Oh gosh. Oh no, 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 go back. I messed up. This should make me walk, right? Okay, wait. There we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Oh gosh, hold on, wait. Got, just don't look for a second. You see nothing. You see nothing. Uh, Visible to enemies. Enemies don't attack. God mode. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. That would have been bad. uh... Also, I fixed YouTube. So now, YouTube subs and stuff actually work. I realized on my streamer bot I had accidentally like disconnected my account. So yeah, that's why that happened. So, as you guys are rolling in, let me explain how this works. Basically, I'm walking across Elden Ring. Every step that I take makes me take a step in the game. I can run. I mean, like, right now the purpose is to figure out how many steps it takes to walk across the game, okay? But anytime somebody subs to me on YouTube, follows me on TikTok, that's 10 steps. That's an additional 10 steps. Any 10 cents that are donated is also an additional 10 steps. And what I mean by that is that after I walk across this entire game, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough. There you go, there's another 10 steps from TikTok. I'm doing a full playthrough of this, well, for as many steps as people are wanting me to do, anyway. Me make sure that I'm going the correct way. I'm pretty sure I know how to get to where I need to go. I mean, I wouldn't be walking. Oh, also on TikTok, every 100 likes is another 10 steps. Cooked on the bosses, though? I have a plan. Here's the thing. If I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring, with steps, I have absolutely no qualms with completely cheesing the bosses with a completely cheesed, like, setup. Yeah, so you added, yeah, did 100 likes, added 10 steps. Good job. So, like, I'm probably just going to use some sort of really easy magic setup. I'm going to use summons. Because the purpose of this, let me explain, okay? I didn't explain this. The reason why I'm going to do it like that is because if I'm going to play the game like this, no fast travel, no horse. Did you ask me a question? Clover, what? You didn't ask a question. Oh, you said someone who's walked across all of GTA 4 and all of Skyrim 3 times over. I don't, you didn't say anything that I need to respond to. What did you say? The world is cruel. I don't know, you didn't ask me. If you ask me a question, I'll answer you. Can you run? I can, but for this purpose, we're getting a step count. No question, I've just been yapping about how great you are. Oh. Well, see, I don't like reading those, because it makes me feel weird. Thank you. It'll be stream, thank you. Good, my step count's at. Just working. I just took the deck to lift. So I'm about to enter into the capital. There it is up there. If you were to do horses, could you find a way to do it? Yeah, I have an exercise bike back there I could use. Oh, I don't have it there right now, actually. There you go, you added some steps. Look at you guys adding steps. Every 100 likes is 10 steps. You left for a few months and came back because you went and had a child and acted so humble about it? What do you mean? Yeah, I had a kid. He's asleep over there right now, which is why I'm being really quiet. This is a ASMR fitness gaming stream. Thank you for the follow. There's another 10 steps added toward eventually whenever I beat or walking across this game, however many steps I'll take towards an actual playthrough. And also, just letting you guys know, if you follow me on Twitch, you will immediately be able to add 100 steps. Okay, I'm trying to build up my Twitch stream. Because a follow on Twitch is 50 steps. And you will immediately get enough channel points to do another 50 steps. Are you walking where the bosses are as well? No. Basically, I'm going to be walking through the capital, pretty much avoiding... I mean, there's not going to be any bosses there that I'm going to be fighting. Essentially, the way I've done this is that I've unlocked everything prior to doing this, so that I can walk all the way to the Forge of the Giants. And so this step count is from Castle Morn, down in the south, to the Forge of the Giants in the north, like all the way into the mountaintop of the Giants. That's the full path. Castle Morn to the Forge of the Giants. Yeah. So last time I just started streaming again 900 or 600 steps ago, and it was I had just made it to the Altus Plateau. So now we're continuing onward into the capital, assuming I remember the path. I've practiced this path a few times to make sure that I do it. We're ignoring using a mod. We're just saying, yeah. So here's the thing. I'm not using a mod. It's just that if you play Elden Ring, it's actually a super high-level strategy. If you unequip your weapons and you just walk, enemies just don't attack you. It's crazy. They're just like, oh, this guy's no threat. Yeah. It's totally like that. So I actually had an idea that I should have done it, but it's kind of too late now. I had an idea that I was gonna start off dressed, like basically just farm the soldiers and take their armor, and then just be dressed as one of them. That would have been funny, but oh well, it's too late. Let me try that. Yeah. Just unequip your armor and then just walk. And you totally won't be attacked by anything. Your son fell back asleep? Yes, he has fallen back asleep. Almost 200 hours, but it sounds convincing enough, plus I won't know till I try it yet. Yeah, and it actually works even better if you're dressed as the character. So like if you're dressed as a are there enemies? Yeah, right there. Yeah, let's walk by him. It's because I'm walking. I'm walking, so he's just like, this guy's no threat. He's fine. He's walking with no weapons, so that's why nobody cares. 100% why it's working. But yeah, anyway, so if you're dressed as them, you can hide. Do you fight bosses too? Okay, so the whole thing of like adding steps, that's how many steps I will do towards an actual playthrough, like with this setup. I wouldn't be walking for the whole way. What's up, Lugs? Hey, you added 50 steps. Did it work? Shoot, I don't know if it worked. That was weird, but yeah. Make 3 other channels all in your children's name, and when you're ready, give them access. Are you on NG plus 9,000? Yeah, exactly. It's over 9,000! Thank you guys. Oh shoot, which way do I go? I go this way. Okay. Bro already has 3 kids. Yeah, man. 10,000 steps, let's go! It did? Oh, nice. It actually added the steps. Sweet. Pretty sure 4? Actually, no, I've only got 3 kids. Bro thinks he's Finley? I don't know. I don't know who that is. I'll be walking directly to Ranny. Yeah, no way. Let me do that with a mod. Wherever you're going, it's going to take 40 days and 40 nights. I'm just walking to the Forge of the Giants. It's not that bad. I can barely afford my dog. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Ibuprofen? I actually really like that name. That's really clever. I think it was the night that brought Millennia's torn up body back to the Halleck Tree by walking. Oh! I didn't pay much attention to the lore of this game. I'm not gonna lie. Where are you walking to? The Forge of the Giants. And watch. Here's the trick. You just... You walking only, and you unequip your weapons. And then you just get ignored. It's crazy. Watch. See? Watch. Make no eye contact, too. You gotta not make eye contact. If you make eye contact, you're a threat. See? Yeah, so the setup for this challenge that I had to do was that I had to beat Godric and Radon. I didn't have to, I just had to get 2 great runes. And then once I got 2 great runes, I was able to enter the capital. And then I also had to fight the golden guy, I forget his name. Again, I don't really care about the lore of this game. Towards the end, and then I had to fight Morgott. And then once you fight Morgott, then you get to talk to, what's her name again? You know, the chick that keeps talking to you. Your maiden. And then she's like, oh, you wanna become Elden Lord, whatever, you gotta go to the mountaintop of the giants. Here's this thing that lets you go to the other lift. And then so she gives you that, and then that allows me access to the other lift. And then I also had to like make sure that I had a clear path all the way to the Forge of the Giants. And so I had to fight the fire giant, because if you don't fight him, then basically he like blocks your way. Yeah. Melina. Melinda. Yeah, Melinda. So the plus 90, okay, yeah, I didn't explain this. It's really hard to explain this in like such a small screen. The added steps are how many steps I will take in a playthrough with this setup. I wouldn't be walking, but once I make it to the end, then I'm gonna do a playthrough where I have to like literally walk everywhere. No fast travel, no torrent. And so basically this is a way for me to gauge interest if people actually care to watch me do a playthrough like that. And so by liking the live stream a bunch of times, by following me on Twitch, you can also donate, but it's not necessary. But that also adds some steps. And so I will keep. It's basically it's instead of a subathon, okay, it's a walkathon. And so you all contribute how many steps I will continue to take, and I will continue to walk in this game until I run out of steps. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Hydrate. Oh yeah, yeah. Really cool idea. Thank you. I had this idea in December. I was shoveling snow. Actually, I was shoveling snow at my church, because it was like was it Sunday? I think it was a Saturday night. And I was shoveling snow at my church for my our parking lot, and I was just sitting there like for hours, because I was the only one available. And I had this idea popped into my head. I was like, oh, I should do this thing where people contribute how many steps I actually take into this game. My brain shut down about halfway through. I think I'm just tired. I mean, that's fair. Where's the staircase? Abby Profin, thank you for the follow. Again, great name. Sorry if that sounded gross. I was drinking my coffee / protein shake. Alright, where is the staircase? Elden Ring might be my nemesis. Yo! What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Is this your first time to one of my lives? That's crazy. The baby's asleep right back there. So we're gaming and streaming and walking. How you doing, man? Oh, shoot. I think I'm lost. Where's the staircase? Do I have to keep going? I think I have to keep going for a little bit. No, wait. Hold on, guys. There's a staircase somewhere here to get past everything, but I've lost track of where it is. It's like... it's right there. Where's my marker? There it is. Okay, I found it. Just at the station waiting to go home. Do your thing, bro. Nice. Bro, I'm so excited for you to start making videos again. My kids have started really enjoying watching those. If y'all want some firefighter content, be sure to follow just KJOK on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I think you're on Instagram as well. He's a good guy. Can't do this in Bloodborne. The NPCs don't attack if you have a weapon or not to attack. Oh, there's the staircase. You moved as your character moved. Yeah, that's how it works. See, watch. I stop walking. He stops walking. I start walking. He starts walking. Big brain move. Coffee and protein shake, like in one cup? Okay, Ornock, we've been through this, okay? I've talked about how I am such not a coffee snob. I drink instant coffee, and I just put a spoonful of instant coffee into my protein shake. Came in late, how does this work? So basically, I have an app on my phone in my pocket, and when it recognizes movement, it presses W in my game. That's it. I just use hot tap water and instant coffee powder. Bro, we are... Are you me? Yo, thank you for the follow. You follow me on Twitch? Dude, I didn't know you had a Twitch. Kyle, following me on Twitch gets you 50 steps. You added 50 steps to the walk, dude. Thank you so much. I have bad memory. But yeah, for all you guys that are here, if you follow me on Twitch, it's 50 steps, and then I also have a channel point redemption where you can also add more steps into the playthrough like that. So follow me on Twitch and do the channel point redemption. You've just added 100 steps to my playthrough. This would be so cool in VR. Thank you all for the follows on the TikTok. Are there enemies? Yeah. But they're just kind of ignoring me for some reason. It's wild. Oh, I have to go this way. And so for anybody that's new here, essentially, I have to walk in place to walk in the game, and any sort of interactions, engagement with the stream, follows, likes on TikTok, any, like 100 likes adds 10 steps, any follows adds 10 steps, you don't have to donate, but any 10 cents also adds 10 steps. Last stream, some guy came in, a regular in my community, Paranexium, just dropped $50 and added 5,000 steps, which is crazy. But the amount of steps added is how many steps I'll do in an actual playthrough after I get to the end of the place in Elden Ring. My goal is to get to the Forge of the Giants. We'll see if I get there today. Added 50 steps to Twitch. Thank you. Oh, are you Chaos Syrup? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a way for me to gauge interest and make sure people are enjoying what I'm doing. Don't you need to beat bosses? With this specific challenge, this specific playthrough, I've cleared the entire area so I can walk through the entire map without having to fight any bosses. So I've already laid the groundwork. I've already done some preparation work. Oh, Ornock, remember I promised you last time that we were gonna do 2 proverbs because we missed a proverb. And I was reading Proverbs 9 today, and I came across 2 really good proverbs I wanted to share with you guys. Is it 9? Was it 10? Maybe it was 10. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Proverbs 10. All right, we'll do my proverb, my wise words of the day, early. All right, so this is Proverbs 10:4. Poor is he who works with a negligent hand, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. Ooh, some wise words there. I was thinking about that this morning, because I was like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to start streaming, or like, oftentimes I'm just so lazy, but I know that like I can't just like not go to work, so I gotta get up. Because laziness makes you poor. This game is so perfect. Immediate follow, man of God deserves it. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm reading Proverbs 7, my Christian meeting at the end of the month. Crazy that you mentioned that. Yeah. I was gonna do another one too. Oh, this one's wild. I have to watch myself when I do this because I love the proverbs that are talking about like talking too much. So this is Proverbs 10:19. Okay, this is my second proverb of the day. When there are many words, transgression is unavoidable. But one who restrains his lips is wise. That hits home to me because sometimes, especially when I'm streaming, sometimes I just talk too much. And what that's saying is like, sometimes you just get in trouble. But you say too much stuff, you know what I mean? So you just gotta be careful sometimes when you talk too much. You be yapping, you be saying some stuff. Sometimes you gotta be careful what you say. Oh, thank you for the tiny diny. I don't even know how much that is. I abandoned this game after defeating Margit. Well, here's I'm just letting you guys know, okay? Again, all of the added steps, that's how many steps I'll be doing in a real playthrough of this game. So if you guys want to watch me actually play through this game, running around everywhere, no fast travel, no horse, just running around with this setup where every single step I take, see that? Okay, there's a little bit of a delay with this setup, but every step I take makes me take a step in the game. So if you guys want to watch me do that, I'll be like running, like the normal running speed. I won't be walking everywhere. It won't be that slow. And I can finally say we've made it into the capital. Where's the Draconic Tree Sentinel? Yeah, so as I mentioned, I've already like done all the prep work of making sure that I can walk, like nowhere is inaccessible for me to get to, because my goal is to get to the Forge of the Giants. And so I can get there uninterrupted. Currently playing Show a Little Run. No. This is a walking stream. This is a chill walking stream, okay? You can't make me run. If you want to watch me run in this game, be sure to follow and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, you can even do a little donation. Because any 10 cents will add 10 steps to my walkthrough. You don't have to if you don't want to. But in the full playthrough, I'll be like running. I'm not going to be walking like this the entire time, because that would take so long. Can you walk backwards? The setup that I'm using right now only allows me to walk forwards, but whenever I'll be playing the real game, I have a different setup that will allow me to walk any direction. And so, basically, as long as I'm walking, I can move in any direction. I just have to press those keys on the D-pad. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't fall down here. Okay. Rate the game on a scale of 1 to 10 and give your reason? How are you avoiding enemies while only walking? Yeah, don't you know when you play this game, if you only walk and unequip your weapons, take another step, enemies don't attack you. Isn't that crazy? Can you say, I love you, Bera? No. Oh shoot, I did it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did I only... Okay, no, I'm joking. Don't kill yourself doing this. How many miles do you think it'll take you to beat it? Have you mathed it out yet? Okay, to put it into perspective, let's just say I beat Skyrim with this exact setup, okay? Every single step, I still need to make a YouTube video about that, but I beat Skyrim, no fast travel, no horse, walking everywhere to beat the game. And that took just shy of 100,000 steps. It was like 96,000 steps or something like that. And so that was like a lot of walking back and forth. If you know Skyrim, there's a lot of walking back and forth from like, so like I start off, I go from Helgen to Riverwood to Whiterun to Bleak Falls Barrow, back to Whiterun, all the way up the 7,000 steps, all the way to Ustengrav, to find the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Oh, but it's not there. All the way to Riverwood. Shoot. What's after Riverwood after talking to Delphine? Is that when you fight your first dragon? I think that's when you fight your first dragon. And then, shoot, what's after that? I don't remember. Anyway, a lot of walking. So a lot of backtracking. For this game, you might think that like there would be a lot of backtracking too, but one of the ways that I was thinking of potentially doing it for this game is kind of just like unlocking certain areas at a time. So like I would start from the first step, and then I would go to the Weeping Peninsula and kind of just like do everything I wanted to do there, particularly getting the Sacred Tears. There's nothing like I need to do in the Weeping Peninsula. This way. Okay. So I would imagine that it would probably take me. It would still be more than Skyrim, but if I can find like a pretty OP build, which I have no problem doing an OP build for this game if I'm literally walking everywhere. Meteorite Staff, Rock Sling, Spirit Ashes. How long are your steps? And we can calculate how many miles you walk to beat Skyrim. Well, I'm 5'7". I'm a short man, / 170 centimeters. How does the walk work when fighting bosses? I wouldn't actually be using my treadmill. I would be using my elliptical, which I have an elliptical down here, like a little mini elliptical. Oh, what controller do I have? Thank you so much for asking. I was so hoping that somebody would ask me that question. I'm using the 8-bit Do SN30 Pro, which is looks like a Super Nintendo controller with joysticks. I love this controller so much. I actually just recently bought it. You gotta do Death Stranding, that's literally a walking simulator. Not to toot my own horn, but you should just Google Shake Mistake, the name of my channel, Death Stranding. Just Google it and see what you find. What inspired you to do this? Do you ever get weird impulses to jump IRL or on edge in game or walk downstairs? Do I get weird impulses to walk downstairs? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I gotta be careful here because I don't want to walk off the edge. Okay, hold on, I might have to... Okay, hold on. Stream's popping now? Wait, it's break? Is it? Oh, never mind. Bro, I mean, if I need to use the bathroom, I'll just use the bathroom. It's not that deep. Anyway, I did this for Death Stranding. Essentially how... I haven't made a TikTok about this yet. I made a full YouTube video about walking across Death Stranding. It took me 10,000 steps to walk across both Death Stranding maps. No, you gotta get a really long tube to use the bathroom? Ew, no. It's not like... It's so funny when people assume that, like, just because I'm walking to walk in the game, I have to, like, make everything 100% immersive. Like, oh, if you're riding a horse, you literally have to go find a horse and then put it on your treadmill and then ride it. Oh, and also, if you want to roll in Elden Ring, you literally have to roll on the ground. I've actually made a TikTok and a YouTube short about the setup that I use for boss fights. If you guys want to know how that works, you can check it out. I've made it so that, like, literally I don't know if I'll add the full motion controls where I have to actually, like, swing my arms to attack. It's kind of fun, but at the same time. What up, World Machine? Are you walking on it during battles? Yeah. Yes, I removed combat. I removed all enemy aggression. They can't even see me. Okay. I gotta make sure I go the right way here. This is where I get lost. This is where I get lost in the capital. Okay. I gotta place a marker down because I always get lost here. Okay. Round about here. And then, okay, that should be good. So I'm looking for 3 and then 4. Okay. Or 2 and then 3. Okay. Wait, each step on the treadmill actually a movement in the game? Are you using a controller? Yeah, literally. Okay, the only reason I'm holding a controller is because I'm holding down the button that makes me walk. So, like, look, I'm just holding down the button that makes me walk. And if you're wondering how this works, too bad, it's a secret. No, I'm just kidding. You might think that this is like a super hardcore, like super technical setup, but literally it's just a phone app in my pocket. And when I walk in place, I walk in the game. That's it. It's really easy. And I've set up oh yes, I went the right way. I've set up StreamerBot so that when you guys follow or interact with the stream or smash that like button 100 times, it adds steps for whenever I'm going to be doing a real playthrough of this game. Also, if you follow me on Twitch and redeem the channel point redemption, you will be able to add 100 steps to my playthrough. So if you want to add the most steps to my playthrough after I get to the Forge of the Giants, follow me on Twitch. Or you guys can follow me on TikTok, because it seems like you guys want to do that anyway. I don't think unfollowing and refollowing adds extra steps. And not to sound mean, but what's the point? That's a really good question, Stephanie. It's 100% a completely valid question. Okay, so first of all, the whole purpose of this setup is not just to walk across video games. Like, I'm trying to share with people fun ways to get some really basic exercise while playing video games. And for some people it's like really intimidating to start exercising, but also some people just want a way to like get some energy out while they're playing video games. For me specifically, I'm a dad. I have 3 kids. I'm very limited on time, and so I often have to decide, do I want to play video games or do I want to exercise? So, why not both? And then I started using this setup in a game called Skyrim. You may have heard of it, a little indie game. And somebody suggested that I walk across the entire map just to see how big it was. And I was like, that sounds stupid. So I did it like in the running speed of the game. So I like ran across the entire map of Skyrim from Rift into Solitude. And it took me like 4,500 steps of like jogging. And then I was like, wow, that really didn't take long at all. And then a bunch of people on my live stream were just like, okay, why don't you do it walking? And I was like, walking? Why would I do that? And then like I did a poll on my YouTube live, and like 80 people voted for me to walk. And so I was like, all right, I'll walk. And I made a YouTube video, and I made like a Reddit post, and people thought that it was really, really interesting because it helped them figure out like a way to have like a scale for how big the game is. Whoa, Rocket's Hideout, thank you for the $3. That's an extra 300 steps. Wait, is this the right way? And so people have kind of appreciated this for different reasons. People who appreciate the games recognize that this is a really cool way to figure out how big these games are, how big the world maps are. People that maybe are a little bit more sedentary appreciate that, like, hey, this is a way that you can exercise while playing video games. Or people that like to play video games and don't have time to exercise and play video games are like, oh, you're telling me I can exercise and do cardio while I play video games? That's crazy! And I had no idea that people were gonna like it this much. I just kind of like found this app that lets me do this, and I was like, this is cool. I want to share this with people. Totally get it. I love games and have kids also. So yeah, that's it. It's basically just for fun, but also some people appreciate it for other purposes. And ultimately, some guy in my Discord or in my community, whenever I was playing Skyrim with this, he was like, hey, you should try this with Elden Ring. His name is Paranexium. And I was like, I can't do that. Elden Ring is way too hard. And he's like, well, here you go. He donated all the money for me to buy Elden Ring, and I was like, okay. I recently invested in a standing desk. It might not be exercise, but being able to stretch your legs while playing or surfing online feels nice sometimes. I don't know. I'd like to see you playing the game running walking as if you're exercising and playing at the same time. Yeah, so that's what the whole added steps are. This is how many steps. I'm going to keep this going for future or live streams, but this is how many steps I will do in an actual normal playthrough of the game. So this is kind of just an experiment. Let's just see how many steps it takes for me to walk across this game. But this added steps for follows or any donations, or especially following me on Twitch, is for essentially gauging interest if people want to watch me continue to play the game. The one that I'm using for this setup is it's called Rewasd, R-E-W-A-S-D. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is linked in my bio, I have a guide on my main page of my YouTube channel that explains how to do this. I will say I have an affiliate link for how to use Rewasd with this. And essentially how it works is that it's a phone app that allows you to use your phone as a controller for your computer. And you might think, like, why would you want to do that? Well, for multiple reasons. You could use it to just have like a screen with buttons to like do different things for a live stream or whatever. But anyway, it allows you to like use the gyroscope in your phone to do different things. And so I was like, I wonder if I could bind gyroscope movement to W.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Thank you for the sound alert. Do you like to play video games with your children? Yeah. Actually, we just... I don't buy a whole lot of games, but our local library has some Switch games. My 5-year-old has just recently gotten into Pokemon, and he's been playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And he really enjoys it, which is super nostalgic for me, because it's literally a recreation of like Pokemon Red Blue. Well, I guess it's technically more of a remake of Pokemon Yellow. But yeah, it's super fun. Anyway, we rented Kirby and the Forgotten Lands from our library. We were playing that, and that's a really fun game. He really enjoyed that. Do you go to the gym in NC? What is that? North Carolina? No, I don't live in North Carolina. I don't even know if that's what you're asking. Wait, where's the lift? Oh, there it is. It's already down because I've already, like, done this before to test it out. So if you run, does it adjust speed? No, it does not. All it does is it presses W. There's maybe a way for me to do this with Rewas, where if I run faster, it makes me go faster in the game, potentially? Maybe. Maybe. Where did you start on the map? I started from Castle Morn, down in the south, in the southernmost point of the Weeping Peninsula, and my goal is to get to the Forge of the Giants over in the Mountaintop of the Giants. I don't know if I'm going to make it today. I have a hard stop at 8 o'clock. I don't know if I can get there in 20 minutes. We'll see. Oh, you look like a guy that goes to my gym. I'm told a lot that I look like people. I feel like the generic, you know, brown hair, somewhat of a beard, dark hair. I already said that. Oh, thank you for the 249. That's another bunch of steps. I don't know how many. Is that euros? Map check? Oh, okay. Let's do a map check real quick. Okay, so we started down here. Okay, we started down here. We went up, 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 around Stormvale, down through Liurnia, toward the cavern area, and then I turned around and made it toward the Dectus Lift. Through the Dectus Lift, I just walked through the capital. And here we are, in the Mountaintop of the Giants. And we'll be walking through the Mountaintop of the Giants all the way to the Forge of the Giants, which I don't know if I'm going to finish today, so we'll see. I may just have to stop at some sort of a, I don't know, we'll see. At some sort of a site of grace. Very chill stream to lurk, thank you. I'm having to be extra chill today because I'm a new dad for the third time, and baby is asleep behind me, so I have to be quiet. Oh, there's also a point here where I have to jump, so I'm gonna have to stop walking for a second and actually like run. Is this your first playthrough of Elden Ring? This is a modded game file, and technically yes, this is the farthest I've ever gotten into the game, which I feel embarrassed to say. But if you like, share, comment, actually that doesn't do anything. If you interact with the stream, wait, am I going the right way? This doesn't feel right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. What's going on here? I have to go this way. Why am I, like, turned around? Number 5? It's over there. Why does it... Something feels off. I don't know. Maybe I'm fine. Am I good? This feels right, I guess. Oh, okay, no, I still see some more trees. It's really foggy in that area. Oh, okay. I thought that was just like a drop-off right here. Okay, yeah, you're right. But yes, after this playthrough, I'll be doing an actual challenge run where I play through the entire game with this setup. No torrent,
I am
no fast
Melania,
travel.
Blade of Micaiah.
Yeah, I will be hearing that a lot. Want to see this? Yeah. If you want to contribute the most amount of steps as possible for free, hop on over to Twitch. If you want to. No pressure. But on Twitch, you can just I'll have channel point redemptions, which will allow you to contribute steps without paying anything and by just watching along.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Yes. I really hope I don't fall right here, because then I'll have to, like, come back. It's okay, Night Cavalry. I am just walking, and I don't have any weapons out, so you don't have to bother me. Why are mobs not attacking? I have some mods. Red Dead Redemption would be insane. Walking only, no horse. Might not even be possible in the game. I've thought about Red Dead Redemption. I have really thought about if I should do that. Maybe I will. Okay, we're gonna have to let go of walking for just a second. Like a jump. Okay, back to walking. I'm gonna have to do it again. Try not to fall. Okay. Oh shoot! Okay. I thought I missed it. Do Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee hee. Ha 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 ha. So funny. So original. Okay. Alright, Keto. I'm gonna let you know this. Every time I do this setup, there are 4 games that are the most commonly suggested. Daggerfall. Minecraft. Walking Simulator. I mean, not Walking Simulator. Sorry, Flight Simulator. Oh, there's another one. I forget. I forget what the 4th one is. Those are the main 3. Skyrim? I already did this in Skyrim. No, people joke about Daggerfall because Daggerfall's map is, like, insanely enormous. Yeah, Flight Simulator. They're like, oh yeah, just walk across America in Flight Simulator. I'm like, no, that's literally like a 1-to-1. Cowboy but is afraid of riding horses. So I did this. I did this exact stream for Red Dead Redemption, Jade. And the joke during that live stream whenever I did this was that Arthur is allergic to horses. Same with Skyrim. The joke is that I'm allergic to horses, and that's why I don't ever... and also, fast travel makes me nauseous. So I don't do fast travel, and I don't ride horses. Alright, which way am I going? I'm gonna go to the left here. Okay. Why Flight Simulator? That's not possible. Actually, in the... I don't know if you've always been able to do this, but I know in the latest Flight Simulator, you can, like, literally just walk on the ground and just walk everywhere. Groth Sylvia, thank you for the follow. And thank you for reading me. See, here's what happens. If you follow me on Twitch, you get enough channel points that you can just add 100 steps right away. So following gives you 50 steps, adds 50 steps, and then you get channel points to add 50 more steps. So if you want to quickly add 100 steps to my playthrough, follow me on Twitch. I should probably hit some sites of grace just in case I accidentally, like, fall. Because there are definitely some places where you can fall here. Not on top of the giants. Can we agree that the Dragonborn probably is a drunk hobo looking, because the NPCs in the game never believe that you're actually capable of anything? How is the treadmill connected to the game? Good question. It's an app on my phone in my pocket. And when I walk in place, I walk in the game. If you're on YouTube, I have some guides on the main page of my YouTube channel for how this is set up. It's actually fairly simple. You don't even need a treadmill to do this. You can just put your phone in your pocket and, like, jog in place. And I might need to be done soon. Baby might be waking up. We'll see if I can make it to the next site of grace. We might need to finish the Mountaintop of the Giants tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, if you guys want to add steps to my full playthrough of Elden Ring doing this, be sure to follow, subscribe. You can even donate a little bit if you want to. Oh, there you go. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Does it also show burned calories? LOL, it's a good exercise. You could calculate it out. A lot of social media platforms don't like you to talk about calories burned for maybe obvious reasons, perhaps. Hold on. And so I try not to emphasize that because I don't know. I've gotten not like I think I've gotten my TikTok restricted, my live stream restricted from like talking too much about like that kind of thing. So you can calculate it out based on how many steps have been taken. Why don't you play Death Stranding? I have played Death Stranding like this. I actually walked across the entirety of the Death Stranding map. Because if you're burning calories, you can't consume. Yeah, I need to actually make a TikTok about that. I posted it on Reddit. It's so funny. Like, I'm not saying this just to brag. Wait, I said that weird. I posted it on Reddit, and for some reason, my Reddit post went internationally viral about Death Stranding. So if you Google search Shake Mistake Death Stranding, you'll find a bunch of like non-English speaking articles about me walking across Death Stranding. Okay. I think whenever we make it through this lift, I think I'm gonna have to be done for the day. We're gonna get this Site of Grace. Bro, why would that be a problem talking about calories? That's so weird. I mean, I'll be completely frank with you, because there are people that struggle with eating disorders, and so a lot of social media platforms don't like you talking about necessarily like, oh, here's how to burn as many calories as possible. Here's how to, lose weight, whatever. And so you have to be careful about talking about that kind of stuff because, I don't know. I guess it can be triggering. I don't struggle with that, but I try to be cognizant of people who are. And so a lot of social media platforms say that, like, especially for fitness creators, you just talk about, like, here's how to exercise, and you can do with that what you will. If that makes sense. All right. We've made it. Is that a rule from Twitch? I heard it has a strict regulation. Society's doomed for real. No comment. We're gonna be done here for today. Unfortunately, I can't stream for any longer. But hey, that was over an hour. So now officially, we will be in the mountaintop of the giants, I guess. Previously, I was just in the north, whatever. Yeah, for real, it should be a good thing talking about healthy lifestyle. You can. You just have to be careful about how you talk about it. Which is why I try to just emphasize, like, hey, here's how to get some exercise. Here's how to get some steps in. Because there's multiple reasons why people might need to take steps. Whether it's, like, for rehabilitation reasons. Like for me, actually, the reason why I walk is because I have a lot of back pain. Alright, y'all. We are going to be done for today. If you all want to see me do more, and in an actual playthrough, be sure to follow and hit me up on Twitch. We will be continuing this walk tomorrow. The goal here is to go through the mountaintop of the giants over into the forge of the giants. I'll be ending right here. So that's going to be like a pretty full walk of the game. I don't think it'll take me that much longer, but it's quite a bit more. So we're going to save that for another day. Same username on Twitch. Yeah, I actually have in my pinned comment. Yeah, if you follow me on Twitch, that's an immediate added 50 steps. If you do the channel point redemption on my Twitch, that's another 50 steps. And then you don't have to do this, but I'm leaving it as an option for anybody that wants to donate. If you want to support me financially, any 10 cents is 10 steps. So 1 cent per step. Yesterday, or the last time I did this, somebody dropped 50 bucks, which added 5,000 steps. So that was crazy. You don't have to do that, but I'm leaving it as an option for people that just want to throw their money at me. You can if you want to. All right. Thank you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, thank you for the Twitch follow. I don't know if it's delayed for adding the steps, but it should work. All right, I gotta get going. Your keto from keto as in mosquito. I like it. All right, see you all. See you maybe tomorrow, depending on if this baby sleeps. We'll see. To be determined. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Oh wait, here I'll roll my outro. I forgot about that. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I already missed it. Thank you all for everything. There you go. That's everything on Twitch and YouTube. As far as TikTok, thank you all for the follows. Appreciate it.